A good Instagram hashtag strategy paired with high quality content is by far the best way you can reach millions of people on Instagram entirely free in 2020. And this is regardless of whether you have 100 followers, 1,000 followers, or 100,000 followers. Hashtags are a great way to reach an insane amount of people, and I've done so many times. It's helped me build multiple accounts into the hundreds of thousands of followers for myself and for clients. But the question I keep getting asked is, Josh, how do I go about finding a good set of hashtags? And for me personally, the past 4 to 5 years on Instagram, I've pretty much always just done it manually. But recently I got tired of that and wanted to find a tool that would basically automate the whole process for me that I could also share with you guys who might be less experienced and not able to make a highly targeted group of hashtags that you'll actually be able to rank on from scratch. Which is when I stumbled across a tool called Flick, and I'm going to run you through an entire demo of how to set it up to get the best possible hashtags along with the best strategy to use to actually rank on these hashtags. In a moment we'll dive into my screen, but essentially this is just an awesome tool I found that's going to allow you to automate the whole process. Also, I've partnered with the team at Flick, so if you want to get a free trial of this software, just use my link down below in the description, which give you a free 7 days to test the software, try it out, use it, get your hashtag sets, and if you don't like it, just cancel. Alright, so diving into my screen here, you can see I'm logged into my account Income Notebook, and I'm going to show you how to create a bunch of different hashtag sets in your niche that are going to be perfect for growing your account consistently every single day. Now, the reason I love hashtags so much is because you can post a piece of content now and it can be ranking on that hashtag or the 20 to 25 hashtags you use on that post for days, if not weeks, if not months into the future, bringing you in targeted followers every single day from every single piece of content and every single hashtag you use on it. So it's such a powerful growth strategy that is massively underestimated and can be applied to any niche. Now, let's dive into how this extremely painful, time-consuming process becomes extremely simple with an app called Flick. So I've loaded up my Flick account. I've actually deleted everything inside here, so I'm doing it from scratch just to show you how it's done. You want to first activate suggested filters. You want to then go in here and put in a keyword, hashtag business. Now, what I've done that's not on screen is I've gone through and looked at my average engagement. And if you go through here, on a conservative end, I'm going to say that I average about 1,500 likes per post. So you then come in here. You want to change your average likes to be greater than 50% of your average engagement, which means even when you make a bad post and it gets a low amount of likes, you're still getting enough likes to rank on these hashtags. Then I like to change the max engagement to be approximately what like my top end posts do. So I've had a few posts hit 5,000 likes. If you go 4,700, 4,900, I've even had that one get 4,800. That one even got 11,000 likes. So change that to 5,000. I'm going to change the media count to be greater than 30,000 and under 10. I'm going to go under 5 million and apply those filters. Now, if you've got a smaller account, you might want to change the media count to be 10,000 plus and then go off those same rules of average engagement. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is basically show you what this means. So you've got the competition score, basically the amount of people you're competing with for the hashtag, the potential reach you can generate from that hashtag, the amount of people posting every day on that, the average likes, the posts made, and the average amount of comments that you need to rank on this. So what you're basically looking for is hashtags that have got a high potential reach. Now, all of these have got a high potential reach, and then either a low competition score or a low amount of average likes needed to rank on it. You don't have to have both. For example, you could have one that's got a lot of competition, but a low amount of average likes, which means you can hit that all the time and basically do well on it, even though there's a lot of competition, if you're getting more likes than the average. At the same time, there could be ones that get a high amount of average likes, but have got very low competition, which means, you could sneak on there pretty easily. So the first thing I'm going to do is sort this by the lowest amount of likes. They've all got good potential reach, so I'm just going to pick all the ones that you need that have like a lower average amount of likes than I average, which is 1,500. So I'm going to go through here, pick all these that are under 1,500. I'll move my face out of the way. get that out of there, and basically just pick every single one that's under 1500. That one there is 1600. So I've just picked myself 12 hashtags, as you can see up here. I'm then going to rank it by competition score. So these ones here might get a few more, you might need a few more likes to rank on, but the competition on them is pretty low, so you can usually sneak on there quite well. And by the way, just as a bit of a reference, what I'm talking about is, if we go, I'm just going to show you an example of what I mean by ranking on them, because I'm sure some of you are unfamiliar with that, which is totally normal. Let's go private equity. 88,000 posts. This is the top post section. This is where you want to be. This is where you can stay for days, if not weeks, if not months on a hashtag, meaning every time someone searches that hashtag, they see you at the top. For example, this post here, November 2019. So this person here, this post, has been at the top of private equity for 6 months, which means every single time someone searches private equity, this guy here, his piece of content shows up at the top of it. And he's got like 25 hashtags in there. So done right, he could have this piece of content from 6 months ago showing up at the top of 25 hashtags for months to come. And if he's posting content every day, just look at how that is compounding. Anyway, it's a bit off topic. The place you don't want to show up on is the most recent, because there's content that gets posted here every day and doesn't get much likes. You want to show up in the top post, which is why we're trying to use hashtags small enough for us to rank on, but big enough to get some reach. So I'm going to dive back to Flick. I'll stop going off track. But we're going to basically just select all these with low competition. And you want to find about 18 to 22 hashtags. So I'm going to fill this right up to about that point there. 22 hashtags. That's good. Alright, so I've now got 22 selected hashtags. What I want to do is click on this. That's going to bring them all up. I can then add them to a collection. And this one is going to be called business, which means whenever I make a post which is specifically about business, I can use those 22 related to business. And then what I'd do is I'd add like 3 to 4 that are specific to the post. So for example, I'm going to go back to my account here. If I do one about business, so I'm going to do this one here. This here is about business. I could use those 22 hashtags and then add in hashtag dropout, hashtag scholar, hashtag teacher, and that brings our total amount of hashtags to 25. And you want to sort of go for that 24 to 28 range. Anyway, back here. So I've added that to my collection. Now I'm going to go and repeat the process with another keyword. I'm going to go over here, get rid of those, clear selection, and basically I'm going to go investing. So that's another keyword in my niche, investing. Pull that out. I'm going to get my face out of the way again. And then we're just going to repeat this process over again. So I'm going to look for the ones with a low amount of average likes. They've all got good potential reach. So I'm going to pick all the ones with average likes below 1500. Then what I'm going to do is sort the competition score and pick a bunch of these that have got low competition. Alright, so I've now got 18 hashtags in the investing niche that I can rank on that have all got good potential reach. Add that to collection, new collection, investing, create. Boom, I've just created another set of hashtags. Look at how quick this is happening. Then I'm going to clear the selection, get rid of investing, and I'm going to pick another keyword. So I'm going to go entrepreneurship. Alright, so I'm going to go entrepreneurship this time. I'm just going to go entrepreneur. Put that in. See how many hashtags we got here. And by the way, I haven't pre-researched this, so hopefully we've got ones with enough words. Anyway, all these hashtags are within my search field that I made. 750 average likes up to 5,000, more than 30,000 posts, less than 5 million. And I'm going to sort it by the lowest amount of average likes. And I'm basically just going to pick a bunch of these that are under 1,500 likes, which means they're all small enough for me to rank on, but they're all getting, like, they've all got decent potential reach. So that's giving us 10 just there. And now I'm going to sort it by the competition score. six figures, entrepreneur lifestyle, six-figure chick, entrepreneur class, business plan, and I am making sure that these are relevant. Like if there was one popped up here that was in Italian or Spanish, or German or Chinese or whatever, it wouldn't really be relevant to my account because my account's English. So I'm making sure that all the right sort of fit. There's actually a lot of hashtag in here. Woman business, I'm not a woman, so entrepreneurship lifestyle, business plan, entrepreneurship books. And now we're starting to get to ones that have got, bit higher competition. So these are 22, boom, add to collection. And I'm going to call this collection Entrepreneur. Create. And boom, I've just made another hashtag. I've just made 3 hashtag sets that are highly effective in like 6 or 7 minutes. I'm not sure exactly. Then I'm going to clear the selection, get rid of that, come back here, and then you can just keep repeating this process over and over to create a bunch of hashtag sets. Now personally, you can make as many or as little amount of hashtag sets as you want. If there's 5 major keywords in your niche that you want to be ranking for, you can create in 5 different sets. If there's 3 in your niche, go for 3. If there's 10, you can create 10 different targeted hashtag sets for your content to rank on and get you more followers. Now, after you've created these hashtag sets, you want to go across to hashtag collections, and then that's going to give them all here. So you've got the business set, you've got the investing set, you've got the entrepreneur set, and there's a few ways you can then get these onto your phone. You can either download the app on your phone like that, and boom, you've just got 3 hashtag sets in under 10 minutes. They're going to allow your content to rank. 3 hashtag sets is plenty. What I would do is every sort of like 2 weeks, I would update these, or even every week, every Sunday, for example, go on, update your hashtag sets. And what you want to do is basically you want to look at your average engagement. If it's gone up, then you're going to change your search parameters. So let's say my engagement next week is at 2,500. When I go hashtag business, I'm then going to change my search parameters to be slightly different. I'm going to change this to be, if I've got 2,500 average, I'm going to change that to do that. If my good posts are getting 7,000 likes, I change it to be like that. And it's going to give me new hashtags which are more targeted and will give me more reach. And so you want to update that, new hashtags to use. You go through, you do the same process I just showed you. You chuck those new hashtags into here, and you've now just updated your hashtags. It'll take you 10 minutes per week to update these using Flick, and that's going to help you grow so fast. That, along with influencer marketing, is 2 of the best growth techniques, as long as you have good content. Like, make sure your content looks good. This stuff here, like for example, this post here that did well, it's a nice looking piece of content, so it's going to rank on hashtags. That's how you use hashtags to grow your Instagram. That's how you use Flick to do it super quickly, because otherwise this process that I've just done in like 10 minutes could take hours and hours, probably days, to do those 3 hashtag sets. Trust me, I've done it manually. It's tedious, it's annoying. So that's how you do it. That's how you use Flick. Anyway, that's it from this tutorial. Let's jump back to the camera, Josh. So that wraps up today's video and our full tutorial of how to use Flick to create awesome hashtag sets which are going to help you rank your posts on Instagram, grow your following, and reach new people. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like. It really does help us reach more people. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and if you want to grab my free Instagram ebook, that is linked down below. Also, make sure you use that link down below to claim your free trial of Flick, and you too can go out there, create your hashtag sets, do what I've just shown you, and that's going to help you rank your posts, grow your following much faster, and do it much easier. That's it from me. I will see you guys in another video sometime soon.